This is a redirect video for Assassination Classroom Koro-sensei Quest, which was a spin-off series. Basically, it took place. It's kind of like a chibi version of or not. It's not chibi per se, but it's like a kind of different art style. It's just like a skit show basically. If you ever seen Ruby and Ruby Chibi, that kind of thing, this is pretty much the equivalent to Ruby Chibi. Basically, it's like just kind of like a skit little show just for fun. Takes place after season 2, so in case you haven't seen season 2 yet, go watch season 2, and then you can watch this show. It makes references to everything in season 2 and everything that happened in the show. So go watch that, all that kind of stuff. And then go watch my interaction in the link in the description below. And then come back here to see my full review of this spin-off series, whatever we're going to call it. Yeah, reminder that today of this upload, on my Patreon, there is going to be a poll asking you guys what you guys want for the next show for Friday. So make sure, if those of you who are, the dollar or above kind of thing, vote for the show that you want, and then by next week, next Friday, or actually next Wednesday is when it stops. The 5th. Is it the 5th? Let me look real quick. It's the 5th, yeah. The 5th of July, just the day after the 4th of July. The poll will end, and then that's when I know which show I'm going to be doing. So make sure you guys vote and everything. Vote for the show that you want, that kind of thing. So, yeah, click away now, or be spoiled as to what happened in this thing. Like I said, it's just a little fun little skit show kind of thing. So click away now, and I'll see you guys in a second once you see my reaction, and then come back here. Okay. Went on a little bit too long there. Anyways, so I liked it a lot. It was really good. It was 12 episodes, roughly about 2 hours in length, reaction-wise. I really didn't like it. I really did like it. Like the whole parody kind of aspect of it, of taking all the jokes and all the kind of fan, not only, it's not, I guess it's fan service, in the truest sense, not like the, boobs and all that kind of stuff. But the actual the fan ideas of the characters, the two sharpshooters, them coming together, and then they make a joke about the OTP kind of thing, that kind of situation where it's it's making light of all the jokes and everything from both seasons kind of thing. And I really like that kind of style. Like I said, if you guys watched Ruby, and you know about Ruby Chibi, that's kind of the same concept kind of thing. It's in the same universe of the show. That in this case, this show is the chibi version of Assassination Classroom. Even though I know it's not chibi, but it's just a slightly different art style. I guess it could be considered chibi, I guess. Anyways, it's a clip show basically, just a fun little run on gag kind of thing. The whole concept of it is awesome though. The whole RPG kind of style. I did really like that a lot. Obviously, because I'm a big gamer and everything, so I like the style a lot. All the jokes, every single bit was hilarious. It was just joke, all the way down. And then maybe 1 or 2 episodes that were super serious. They even made a joke about it. They made a joke about how serious it was, and then they made a whole game show right afterwards kind of thing. That was hilarious. Every bit was hilarious. I can't remember every single bit because like I said, it's 2 hours worth of just funny. I would be sitting here for days just talking about each and every single one of their jokes that were in here. But yeah, I loved every single bit of it. In a way, I'm kind of glad they didn't do a whole another death kind of sad moment kind of thing. They almost did with the kids dying in the traps and everything, but they ended up being fine. But they were falling and everything. They were you're oh yeah, I'm gonna do this and this and this afterwards, and then it shows them falling to their death kind of thing, and then it shows 2 more characters, and then 3 more characters, and 2 more characters kind of thing, and then I think it was Nagasa that was saying like, it was like, but you killed them all kind of thing. I just lost it there. I'm like, they died, and like, because like Ritsu sacrificed herself kind of thing for the group, um, like giving up her like immortal state and like sacrificing herself to close the door of like a black void, like black hole kind of door. Um, that was freaking hardcore. Like she's like her living body like came out kind of thing. Um, got to see Kanzaki a little bit, who the the same voice actor of Mavis, the one Mavis girl that I always like to hear her voice kind of thing. Um, but yeah, we got to see her a little bit. Not too much, but we got to see her later on in this in the series. Um, oh, tons of freaking jokes. I loved every bit of it. It was really fun to watch. I'm trying to pick like my favorite bit of the whole thing. Um, they had like a changeling episode kind of thing where they all switched bodies and everything. That was pretty like insane. It was like just a crazy, just goofball kind of thing. It seems like every show has like some form of a changeling episode, right? Like Fairy Tale had one, and now this show has one. Um, oh gosh, I'm trying really hard to figure out which is my favorite part of this little series. Um, oh gosh, I liked the bit at the very end. It's not my favorite, but it's really funny when the that one guy came back that we thought was like a doppelganger kind of thing, but he's like level 99. He's got like that plate on his top, whatever, and he's like level 99. And he's like, I've been in hell, and back in China's like cloud sword, like he's holding on to. That was freaking funny as hell. That was awesome. Um, oh gosh, there's so many moments. I love the bits where they're climbing through the they were fighting the four like that one oh my god, what's his this I'm gonna forget names hardcore. I apologize. It's that one PE teacher that went like crazy and started like beating the kids up and everything. That part, it's like basically the end of season one. Like that kind of like bit of this series when they were kind of mentioning that like whole thing with Kaino trying to get her uh like putting things whatever back in. Um that episode, every time the two sniper people, the sharpshooters, I should say, the one guy shoots and like hits him right in the lower abdomen or whatever it was, and then they had like a little moment where like they like crossed arms like saying like good job kind of thing, and then they went on to the next boss and then they did it again and then shot him, and then there's a bit afterwards where like they were kind of like looking through their spy glasses whatever, and they said something too, and they did like the respect like fist bump like or not arm fist bump like arm kind of cross thing, and the people behind them that were like judging them the entire time they did the same thing, which is really funny. So that bit was really good. Um, oh gosh, there's so much to this. It was hilarious. Of course they made fun of Nagasa being a girl constantly again, dressing her up and everything. Um, freaking Irina Jelovic being just all sorts of like just NSFW basically. Um, so I don't know. It's so hard because I watched it all in one go, so it's kind of hard for me to like on the spot because I just got done watching these episodes, so or these like the series kind of thing. So I just got done with it, so like I don't have any time to like think over anything really. So I'm just like I'm like lost in my mind right now. Just like I'm like just scrambling like every situation that happened in the series. I'm just like I'm everywhere. Um. Oh gosh. I don't know. I guess the Kaino and Nagasa kiss moment, like that was like it was sort of similar with the whole kiss, right? Like they had a kiss because like they did it in the show, but like they changed the point where like instead of like two tentacles coming out, which they actually like hinted at because like, I think that the shadow made it look like two tentacles are coming out, um, but then ultimately like zoomed out again and whatever. She's like just a female version of Koro-sensei, a green version of him. Um, but yeah, like that moment was pretty interesting. Like I don't know. I expected Kaino to be like a badass, like tentacles, like kind of thing like that, and like just going crazy. Also, I love the bit with Kaino and her sister, like in the castle at the very end of episode 12, when they met each other, like, "What are you doing here?" kind of thing. Like that was funny. Oh my gosh, there's so much to the show. It's hilarious. I loved every bit of it. Like I said, there's a lot of sad moments because they were like hinting at small facts kind of thing, that knowing the ending, like kind of thing of what's happening. It's kind of like a little nod to like the fans kind of thing. Um, it was so funny. The whole series really funny. Like I said, but like with the little bits of like just sadness, kind of just like a little bit here and there. Um, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. And I'd like to know what you guys thought of this little series and everything. I hope you guys liked it because I liked it a lot. I'm wondering if the fan base, like the fandom of Assassination, like accepts this kind of thing. I'm always like questioning, like, because like I'm new to this kind of thing, so I'm not. I haven't like um been in the fandom for very long for at all. I haven't read anything. I haven't seen the theories or whatever because I'm done with the series and everything now. But I haven't delved into like the fandom and whatever they're saying kind of thing. So I would love to know what you guys think of this kind of like spin-off Koro-sensei Quest series thing. And what is your favorite bit of this series and stuff? Like, what kind of like skits did you like the most? Like I said, I I'm going through every single one. I can't think of like one that I really enjoyed the most. There was one bit. Oh my god, now I can't remember right now. Oh my god, the memory is so bad. I think of it. I thought about it immediately, and now I can't remember it. Um, it's who knows. Anyways, I think I said all my favorite bits. I mean, most of all the stuff with Ritsu was really funny. Um, her like turning everyone to stone to like keep all the XP was hilarious. Oh gosh, what else? What else? What else? What? There's so much. Um, they changed a little bit of the story with the glasses kid. Like he didn't. I don't think he had like a big thing for Ritsu before, did he? I can't remember if he did or not. Obviously, he never like was going to leave the class at all. But I think they might have had a plan for him to maybe be more of a thing for Ritsu. Um, Seeing how he's like a nerdy kind of character, so he would like the concept of Ritsu, if that makes sense. Um, but yeah, it was interesting to see like the kind of like spin-off thing or whatever we call it. Um, Additional thing or whatever. Like I don't know if Assassin's Classroom has like a manga or whatever like that or manga. But I would like to know if that's like has been a thing for a while, but like they didn't animate it or whatever like that. Um, I don't know. Also, who was those two characters that they were showing that they came in and saying like you're in the wrong show or something like that? Like it was like that guy with like the green hair and like black little bits in the hair, like his front hair is black. He's got little bits at the end of all of his hair tips. I didn't recognize him, but apparently he's from a different show, stuff like that. So I'm wondering if like what's that about kind of thing. Anyways, I had a lot of fun with this series. I would love to know what you guys thought down below. I'll be talking to you guys down below. I believe it's going to be pretty much spoiler free, seeing how the show is pretty much done, to my knowledge. Um, so yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, this concludes Assassination Classroom. Like I said at the beginning of this video, right now, currently, as this video is uploaded, the poll for the next show is on my Patreon. So if you're watching this in the future, it's probably already done and you already know what show it is. But if you're watching this the day of release, or in the week of kind of thing, just as a reminder, Assassination Classroom is done, so I need a new show to fill the slot. So on my Patreon, under the $1 and above, basically just any amount of donations, you get access to polls, basically. And there's like 7 shows on there right now, and you could vote for every single one of, or not, we only have one vote, but you vote for the one that you really want me to watch, and then time and time again, once we need new shows and everything, I'll be pulling from that list again. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like I said before, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. It was a fun series, all in all. The entirety of Assassination Classroom, not just the Koro-sensei Quest. It was fun. It was like, a cool kind of like spin-off, like, skit show kind of thing. I love those. But Assassination Classroom in general was really fun. Like I said, in my reaction, the ending of season 2 was super freaking sad. A lot of people were saying how I didn't cry. I had no tears like left in my body because I was like sick like for like the majority of like that whole week. I had to postpone my or no I think that was the beginning of my sickness. Actually, that day was when I started recording Assassination Classroom. That's when like I began to get sick, and then it is I still kind of have the sickness to this day, kind of thing. So it's been kind of sticking around for a little bit. But yeah, so I was just like sick, and then I couldn't cry. I would have. I genuinely would have, because that was super freaking sad. With what happened in the end of season 2. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this little mini series. It really cheered me up and everything. Like I said, the super sad bits, like the kind of like nods to the fans and everything, and the hint, or not the hints, but like the what's the term? Oh god, I keep forgetting words. Like the references to the events of season 2 and season 1 and everything, super freaking sad. But yeah, all in all, Koro-sensei Quest, I think is the full title, was really fun. I had a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys did too. And yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next series I do for whatever which it is. Next week, you guys will see which show it is, basically. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week with a new show. Take care, everybody.